another time. Um, had a little bit of a QuickTime Player problem going on here. All right, so this is a demonstration of MQTT with the Onion Omega 2 modules. If you'll recall, I've got a broker running on one module, which is an Omega 2 Pro, and in addition to that, I'm running the publisher routine on that same computer. Now, you're not limited to that. That publisher could be a module, let's say, taking a temperature reading outside the house and then sending the MQTT message to the actual broker. And then the subscriber picks it up from the broker. So let's take a real quick look at the code. I've got the subscriber running on the Onion Omega Dash. That's the one with the little touchscreen display. And as I mentioned in one of my posts, I'm going to hook it up to the gauge that has the 3 different needles and control the red and the purple needle from another host that's remote from the local system. This is the actual broker unit, and you'll see it's unit number 32 here. It's running both the publisher routine, which is this one here, then I'll show you the code in a few seconds, and it's also running the broker. So over to the code. Let's look at the subscribe first. That's just a simple routine that comes with Mosquitto, which is the MQTT library or application. And basically, it's a shell script that says look for the topic of data and look for the host 32, which is where the broker is running. And that is what is running over here on this separate unit. If we go take a look at the code, it's a little more involved. Basically, you have to import the MQTT library or the module, and then I imported the time module and random number generator. And down here, I've got a little function that just sends a message, and it connects to host 32, and it sends a topic to the data. It sets the topic to data. I've got a random number generator that generates an integer from 0 to whatever range I pass in. Since the needle is set from 0 to 100, I'm going to generate a random number for the red needle and a random number for the purple needle right here. When those come back from the function, I'm going to format them into the string, and this is the exact string that I'm storing on the gauge unit, that every few seconds it checks the file to see if there's an update and a change, and then it updates the red and the purple needle accordingly. I'll print the message locally so you can see what the publisher will look like on your local machine, and then I'm going to send it over to the broker, in which case the subscriber should pick it up. So we'll go ahead and launch the subscriber. Remember, this is on a different little module, and it's just going to sit there waiting for a message to be sent with the topic of data. Now we'll go over here on the broker machine where I'm going to run the publisher routine I just showed you. We'll run the publisher routine. Once it fires up, it'll print that string to the local screen, red 87, purple 56. If I go over and look at the subscriber, you'll see the subscriber's picking up the message fine. And this basically tests the back end. So I now have a host that's changing values, sending it over the message queue to the broker, and then on a separate little module, which is running in the local network, it is looking for the topic of data, and it's going to now set the values. It's just printing the string for now. I just need to work on the code for that will run on that host, and we'll do that. And once I get that done, I'll post that. Anyway, I hope this gives you a little bit of information about how the message queues work with these little embedded Linux computers.